Welcome everyone, Adam the Woo here as the recording of this Sunday, August 24th, 2025. I'm getting ready to head over to Cracker Barrel, which is changing not only their logo, but also the interiors of their store. Don't know about the exterior, probably other than the signage. There is one located here in Kissimmee a few miles away. Once I heard about this, I thought, probably should go check it out, get a meal. I love Cracker Barrel food, the aesthetic, the ambiance of it, but they're getting a refurb. They're streamlining it, I think is the terminology, which a lot of things are doing that. McDonald's, Taco Bell, even some of the stuff in Disney. You know, the kitschiness, quirkiness of things is really starting to get toned down a little bit, and Cracker Barrel appears to be on that list as well. I'm going to check it out. I'm inviting you to join me. I'll probably get some breakfast food, even though I think it's already almost about noon now, but I love some breakfast food. Don't usually eat at this time of the day. When I do breakfast food, it's usually later at night, but today's an exception. It's Cracker Barrel Day. Join me, shall you? A couple months ago, I purchased a couple of chairs from the establishment. I do like their rocking chairs. Ended up getting two of those. One there, one there. Very comfortable. And sturdy. Heading out of the celebration bubble over to Highway 192. Only a couple miles from here, not too far. Over to where I'm heading. Now I've eaten at dozens of these, not the big oranges, but I've eaten at dozens of the restaurants, which is right across from the big orange world. All across the US over the course of my life. Probably dozens and dozens, if not 100 different ones. But the one I have frequented the most, just simply because I've lived in this area a while, is this one. And I gotta say, I mean, it might be because it's a Sunday, but it's pretty busy out here. There's a lot of cars here. This is a after church type place. It's 11 o'clock right now. I guess it would be not, I guess church wouldn't be out yet. But this is definitely a Sunday dining establishment. You know, family style. Everyone shows up. Group of people. That's the old sign. They haven't taken it down yet. With the gentleman sitting in his chair. It's not a rocking chair. It's just a standard wooden chair with the barrel itself. Cracker Barrel. And I didn't notice this until I was looking about this the other day. I've seen this logo so many times. I believe that this is supposed to be a lasso coming off of the K and looping around back to the R. I think it's supposed to be a rope. I could be wrong on that. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. That sign will probably be taken down very soon. Classic car alert right there, the El Camino. And the sign up there is also has not been changed. Next door, I'm going to show a little update on some 192 stuff. This property may be, I don't know, it doesn't say it is protected, but it may be protected by electronic surveillance. No other surveillance, just electronic, like maybe a robot. This property may be, I don't know where I'm going with this. This will most likely be my last time eating here with the old signage. They haven't taken it down. What if we're going to do with that old sign? Probably end up at an antique place. Maybe the Lakeland Antique Mall. So right next door there used to be an attraction. It was like a movie ride type of thing. They took the sign down. I showed it many, many times in my Highway 192 updates. And then I happened to be out here when they were destroying it. And I got a couple episodes of the progression, the destruction of it. And it looks like they're building something new, or at least starting to move the dirt around. Something to go here. A lot of stuff through here is closed. I think one of the restaurants down here closed as well. Down this direction. Cracker Barrel's still open though. I don't really know if the change will help. I must say, I've noticed with a lot of places with the whole streamlining and keeping things not as cluttered as they once were with establishments, there has to be a reason for it because every place is doing it. It's not just this place. Everywhere you go, it's happening. The kitschy and quirkiness and clutter of places is becoming a thing of the past. It's busy. I'll go check in the gift shop and see what the inside looks like. The general consensus, the consistent consensus so far that I've seen in the last couple days is the majority of people are not happy with the change. I'm kind of waiting to see maybe if the food has changed. If food still tastes the same, I guess that's all that really matters. But I do like walking in and getting the experience. You can always get to-go food. But if you're going in to sit and eat, you kind of like that kind of home-style vibe, almost like you're going into, like, you know, your grandparents' house or your grandparents' friend's house, that old school style that Cracker Barrel really had. But will that end up dictating into less people going or the company failing? I don't know. I'm not a business owner. I have no clue. All right, so I'm noticing as I'm about to walk in, doesn't really look like they have really done too much to this one. So I might be tapping into one of the still untouched, unchanged versions. So we'll kind of see. I'm gonna step in and kind of walk around, put my name in. They've already started it. You can see they still have quite a few things in the gift shop. In fact, they even have like their Halloween stuff up through here. You got some Halloween items. You got some skulls down here. You got the dancing broom, which is not dancing at the moment. Yeah, this still kind of looks the same. So this might be one of the ones that they have not quite ransacked yet. They haven't changed over yet. But I would imagine it's coming. Or maybe the Kissimmee one will stay old school. I mean, this is kind of like cowboy country, so you never know. Maybe they'll keep it the same. Believe it or not, Central Florida is big cowboy country. I used to work at a feed store in St. Cloud, Florida. A lot of the farmers, a lot of the ranchers. One of the biggest rodeos, Silver Spurs Rodeo, happens in this town, just down the road, down Highway 192. Maybe they will not overtake this one, but I would imagine it's probably a complete corporate-wide type of thing. But there's a lot of people in here. They said about 30-minute wait. Put my name in at the front. They're going to alert me soon, and then I'm going to go walk around. I probably could walk around beforehand and just kind of film the inside there before I sit down at the table, but yeah, this all kind of looks the same. They haven't done any of this yet. They haven't changed any of this yet. Fingers crossed. Maybe they won't. Well, maybe they won't. Yeah, speaking of country, I mean, you got Dolly Parton right here. You got Patsy Cline. Oh, they got vinyl. They got vinyl here. I mean, this doesn't really... Which one doesn't fit in? Patsy Cline, Miles Davis, Guardians. A lot of the patriotic garb here. We got the We the People, United States of America, with the U.S. flag there. And you got the Constitution over here as well. A lot of different items all around, and you got the old washboards. See, this is the kind of stuff that I think that they're going to be getting rid of. The washboards, the old signage. You got the 25% sale price hand cleaner. You got the Enjoy Team right up there. The old IGA. Nothing says the South like IGA. You know, I got to thinking, this might just be more of a Southern thing. Do they have these on the West Coast? I've never eaten at a West Coast Cracker Barrel. It's just always, for me, it seems like it's more of a Southern thing, because I grew up, you know, in the South. I lived in Oklahoma for a while, but other than that, that's kind of the Midwest. But other than that, I've always lived in southern states, and that's where me and my family would always eat. We went to Cracker Barrel. Oh, these are blow molds. Look at this. Look at these cute little blow molds. These are like mushroom blow molds. Some really good Halloween decor. Animated haunted house with projector. Look at this dog right over here with the kind of creepy eyes. This is good. Halloween decor blow molds with this crow with the skull. That's a light up. The pumpkins. I like that pumpkin stand right over there. Maybe I could get something from here. A little yard art. Because I am going to be decorating for Halloween. Even Christmas blow molds. Ooh, this might go good with my hot chocolate one I got last year. This Frosty. I think that's Frosty. It is a snowman. I don't even want to start thinking about Christmas yet. It's not even Halloween yet, but these are cute. These are so cute. How much is that? $60. That's a pretty good deal for $60. Right there. Yeah, so you got the whole biscuit tray up top, applesauce right up there. Little Tipton County Sweets, Magnolias, a Beetlejuice shirt, Ghostbusters. Just a little bit of everything. It really is a huge mishmash of stuff. There's Elvis. The focus on really what made this place super popular and definitely notable with their theming is the country vibe, the southern vibe, if you will. Ooh. There's a shirt here. Cracker Barrel Old Country Store shirt. Oh, and they still have these also. They have these on the table. I hope they still have these on the tables. This is a core memory for me when I was young. The little game here that you like put the items in and you jump the leave only one. If you leave only one, you're a genius, according to this. $6. Oh, is that the new logo? No, that's the old logo. Okay, that's the old logo. But see how it's a rope? See how it's a rope there? I might have to buy one. I'm going to buy some stuff. First place I ever had a moon pie was in the Panhandle of Florida. I think it may have been Panama City or Pensacola, Florida. We went to a place called Po Folks. And that was the first place I had a moon pie. The second place I ever had a moon pie was this establishment. It wasn't this particular place. It was in a different spot across the U.S. But when I think of moon pies, I think of this place and Po Folks. Love some Po Folks. You got this whole inside area here is one big impulse buy. There's the old logo. There's the old logo. I probably am going to have to buy that shirt right there. They have the logo hat, $20. The logo tee, $20. The hoodie, $19.99. I'm going to get that shirt. I wonder what if they have it in my size. There's only 2 of them left. There's only 2 of them left right there. I think they have the big guy sizes. I'm probably going to grab that. Could probably get it on the way out. Maybe I'll combine it with the check. All right, I purchased my t-shirt here with this logo on it. I asked one of the employees, and they said they got a refurb throughout the entire place last October. And according to her, she does not think they're going to be doing any more refurb stuff. But I don't know. We'll wait and see. But if so, this might be maybe this will be the last place, the last untouched place, and maybe there's just different other areas of the country they're refurbing it. Either way, I'm here to eat. I am loving some of this blow mold stuff. This is so cute. It's Happy Halloween. A little Charlie Brown, great pumpkin there. A little snake, a little gnome right here. A little cat, a little gnome with little flower eyes. Dang, look at this. Served over our classic sawmill gravy. Sausage and egg hash brown casserole. That has to be fat-free, right? I don't think anything in here is fat-free, to be completely honest. Probably, when you think of not fat-free, you think of this place. As I'm walking around, there's a lot of employees here. They're all very friendly. And they keep asking if they can help me with anything. I said, I'm just waiting for a table. Very, very helpful and very, very friendly. So I don't know. According to the few people I've talked to in here, this is not going to go away. But I don't know. That's not what I'm hearing on the interwebs. I don't know. You can't believe everything you read, but it seems like all the different locations are going to be toned down. This does not appear to be toned down for what it was before. It's packed in here. There's like no tables. I mean, this place is slammed. Love all this nostalgic stuff. Please don't get rid of the nostalgic. Even if you tone it down. Look at Cherry Sparkle. Look at this guy drinking the Cherry Sparkle right there. The taste tells the tale. Oh, here's Bob White brand. This is a Florida brand. Bob White oranges. No, that says Stewartton, PA, but there's a Bob White in Florida also. I was wrong on that one. Eat your fall breakfast lineup. Here's the new logo. Okay, the menus have been taken over already. Uncle Herschel's favorite breakfast is back. Okay, now is this Uncle Herschel? Are they getting rid of Uncle Herschel? I got Uncle Herschel on a shirt in here. There was only 2 left. There was only 2 shirts left. So I figured I should buy it before I pay for my meal. I cannot express how busy it is in here. I'm obviously not showing people at the tables eating, but there's a lot of people in here. Here's the menu. The world's best pancakes and French toast. Fall lineup. Cracker Barrel classics. This is all lunch. Comfort's calling, pick up the fork. Judging by the crowd that's in here for this location, with locals and tourists, I don't really know if they're going to be hurting due to this refurb.
I like the mango flavor.
You know, I think one of the best things about this, other than the insanely good Southern food, but one of the other good things about this, besides the ambiance and all the decor that's inside, is the gift shop itself. You got all this classic vintage stuff. Stretch Armstrong, granted it's new, it's made to look vintage, but you got the Stretch Armstrong, you got the Viewmaster, you got the Etch-a-Sketch, you got the classic accordion right here. You got the, what's that, gyro wheel, Euro wheel? How would you pronounce that? Euro's the food, but I don't know how you pronounce the mechanism, the wheel version. The Slinky, the harmonica, the walkie-talkies. Hope all this stuff stays. I hope it does. Went and put my newly purchased shirt, which may soon to be discontinued, with that logo right there back in my car. Another place that kind of rivals Cracker Barrel for breakfast food that I love is Waffle House. I haven't eaten at as many Waffle Houses as I had this place, but I have eaten at Waffle House a lot of times. Love some Waffle House. Back when I was in a band many years ago, we used to play with another local band called Playground Heroes. Well, shout out to Playground Heroes for those in the Kissimmee, Central Florida area. They used to have a song called Anarchy at Waffle House. Playground Heroes. Good ska-core, ska-punk band back in the early 2000s. When I was in a band called Alias Clark before I joined TNT, way before I joined Guttermouth in Central Florida. We would play with Playground Heroes all the time. Probably played 50 shows with them, and I'd always be singing along to Anarchy at Waffle House. Didn't think I was going to mention Playground Heroes today. I believe my table is being prepared. Soon I'll be ready to sit down and enjoy a nice southern meal in the old country store. Also, I believe they're calling my name right now. All right, table for one. I looked at this up front, but I'll look at it again. Definitely want to get some breakfast food. They got a little bit of everything, but I love breakfast food. Most of the time I eat it at dinner, but yeah, here, just how many people are in here. Sausage egg casserole, $14.49. Bacon egg casserole, $13.99. Oh, I just realized it's 11:30 now. They might have switched to the lunch and dinner menu. I think I was looking through the breakfast menu earlier. So they do have this, which is like just a little pamphlet that goes in there. I'll have to ask if they serve breakfast now. I thought they serve breakfast all day. If not, I'll have to get something lunchy. Alright, since I am recording this on a Sunday, here's the weekend special, Saturday and Sunday. We have new items here. Southern fried chicken, Nashville hot southern chicken, honey butter, southern fried chicken. Also love some grilled catfish. Maybe I'll get grilled catfish. Now that I'm seeing the lunch menu, maybe I won't have breakfast. Do love fried chicken. Soups and salads. Country fried steak. Oh. How is country fried steak only 600 calories? I mean, come on, no, that can't be right. They do indeed serve breakfast all day. I got something called the Grandma's Platter, which is a sample platter of everything. Also got some coffee for my breakfast stuff, my eggs. I got some Cholula hot sauce. I got some OJ for some vitamin C, water to stay hydrated, and of course, coffee for caffeine. It's a little too many beverages, but yeah, I got this first, and then I'll take a water. I was like, I'll take an OJ too. I'm getting breakfast. A tiny bit of cream and sugar in this. And I could be wrong. Maybe they have referred it. Maybe they have toned it down from what it once was. If they have, I'm liking how it is now, but I don't think that they've touched this one yet. And I will say, everyone that's in here, I cannot imagine these people not coming in here just simply because they take some things off the walls and change the tables. But I could be wrong. I mean, everyone is in here to eat. It is packed in here. Again, it's also Sunday, so that maybe on a Tuesday might be a little different. But Sunday, everyone goes out to eat as a family, so I don't think Sunday is going to be hurting any. Just from the amount of people that are in here. Cheers. All right, I will say, though, the peg board game. None of them are any of the tables I'm seeing. They have this like online thing and they sell them in the gift shop, which I think I might buy one in the gift shop. But they're not at the tables like they used to be. They used to always be at the table and you could like do it right here at the table, so maybe that's one of the things they're removing. Alright, take it for what it will, but a quick little interweb search talks about the company. It expanded across the US in 1990. This is going off of Wiki. They got the new logo on there. They got rid of the older gentleman with the chair and the barrel itself. Founded in '69 in Tennessee, so it's southern based. Looks like their income has gone down dramatically over the recent days, but their revenue's up, but their operating income's down. I don't know what really any of that means, but Southern cuisine. Let's see. The Old Country Store. I hope they don't get rid of the Old Country Store. Started by putting it on the highway system, on the side of the interstates. And for a while, I can recall that they would let people in RVs park in their parking lot, so that made them very cool in my book. I don't know if they still allow that. I haven't done the RV thing in a long time. There's the chair, famous chairs. Zagat survey named them the best breakfast. Known for their loyalty of customers. Let's see if that changes. 658 stores as of last year. 658 locations all across the U.S. Yeah, it'd be kind of nice instead of being on my phone to be utilizing a peg solitaire game at the table, but there aren't any. Guess you got to buy them in the gift shop now. All right, food has arrived. I did another quick little search. It appears as if less than 50 of the 600 stores are getting the rebrand. I highly doubt if this one was changed a little bit to what it looks like now last October, 11 months ago. I don't think the Kissimmee one, just based on the people, the clientele, demographics, tourism, I don't think they might not streamline this one. So I might be eating at an untouched, old school Cracker Barrel store. So that's like, what, 10%? 10% of all the stores are getting the rebrand? When the news hit a couple days ago, I would have thought every one of them was getting ransacked. But evidently, it's only like 10%. This is the breakfast. This is what we're dealing with. Sunny side up eggs, bacon, sausage ham, a little casserole over here, got grits, 2 pancakes, natural syrup, Maple Grove Farms. And dig in. Oh, they still have the checkerboard down here, though. They still have the checkerboard seats. Take a look over here, though. They got this. Has the old logo on it right there. That cast iron. I got their old syrups, all kind of stuff. Over in here, exiting through the gift shop and entering through the gift shop. As I'm waiting in line to pay, they have this little assorted nostalgic can. The line to pay is lengthy as well. You can also pay with the QR code at the table, but I wanted to get a couple things. I get some gummy sharks and I get some of these lifesavers for the house. But old Dad's root beer, Mary Jane's, bit of honey, bazookas. Yeah, I am very full. Very pleased with not only the amount of service that was in there, they had an overload of workers, team members working in the gift shop, the Old Country Store, but also, the people cleaning the tables, people working at the register, the host stand, servers, etc. Everyone was very, very kind, very, very nice, just like always. And I didn't really realize until I was kind of sitting there eating my meal and just kind of was like searching the web that, yeah, evidently not all of the stores are changing, or maybe they're rolling out to test it. I think 30 are completely changing, and then another 30 or 40, I'm just kind of paraphrasing what I was reading, are going to be doing some slight changes, but only less than 50 of the stores Well, the old country stores and the restaurants are doing a vast, complete change. That does not mean that all the signs won't change. I would imagine the signs will probably at some point, the logo is probably going to be the same across the board, but I'm going to say this one might not change the inside of it. It might keep that same southern decor, the kitschiness, the quirkiness, the clutteriness, almost like you're walking through, like your grandparents' friend's house. That era, almost like you're walking through an attic full of relics. And I like that. I like that a lot. I like that ambiance. Good to keep that kind of stuff around. It'd be interesting to see if any of the Florida stores change. I mean, all the Florida ones might stay like this. Anyway, that's going to do it for today. Thanks for watching. This is on Highway 192, right across from Orange World. And it was busy. Again, just to reiterate, it is, as I'm filming this, it is a Sunday, so a lot of people go out to eat as a family on the weekends, either before or after church, or maybe even when church is not involved, just going out as a family because the weekends are like that. Most of the table is completely full of large groups. That's going to do it for today. Cracker Barrel still open. It doesn't look like this one's going to be touched, at least as of right now, as I'm filming this. It's a helicopter. That's right. Still staying old school here in Kissimmee. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. The vlog is... I always wonder why he's not on a rocking chair, though. They sell the rocking chairs and they're so good, so comfortable. But the logo, he's not sitting in a rocking chair. That would have really made it a better logo, but I'd never noticed till now. He's just sitting in a standard old school chair. His arm up against a barrel. Just living the good life right there. Just relaxing. Probably just chowed down on a hearty meal. Got his overalls on. The vlog is over.